Father Franco. Father Franco from the St. Mary's Queen of Peace Catholic Church will be offering a word of prayer. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Any particular tip right there? That'd be perfect.
Wherever you want to go.
Carol.
Let us pray. First of all, Heavenly Father, we want to thank you. You're glorious. You are so wonderful to us. We thank you for your love, for your mercy, for your patience, for your care over us. We ask you, Lord, to always watch over us, continue to watch over our families, our friends, our churches, our cities, our nation. We ask that you, Lord, be the one guiding us and protecting us. Father of mercies, Almighty and eternal God, you have revealed your glory to all nations. God of power and might, wisdom and justice, through your authority is right administered, laws are enacted, and judgment is decreed. Let the light of your divine wisdom direct the deliberations of government, especially the Commissioner's Court here today, and shine forth all the proceedings and laws framed for our rule and government. May officials seek to preserve peace, promote happiness, justice, and continue to bring us the blessings of liberty and equality. We ask this through Jesus Christ, your Son, our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being with us. Citizens' comments. I'm not aware of anybody that signed up to speak.
I didn't sign up, but may I invite you all to an event?
Yes, ma'am. You can stand up.
Can I stand up right here?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I'm Pat Krennick, and this is Shirley Tabor, and we are represented from Brown County Women's Republic. And we are going to have a speaker that I think everybody will be interested in, or I hope we are, because we live in rural Texas. Texas Commissioner of Agriculture, Sid Miller, is going to be here in Brownwood on Friday at 11:30 at the Country Club to speak to us. So it'll be from 11:30 to 1. You may come, whether you're a member or not, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is like RSVP to me. And I'll leave this with you all. It has a cell phone, 325-642-1899. If you could RSVP and let me know you're going to be there. It's very vital that we stay in communication with Sid Miller, because Proposition 1 is asking us to give permission to the farmers to farm. So there you go. So anyway, I just wanted to share that information with you, and I'll leave it with your secretary if you want to do that. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
We'll take some of this stuff out of order. I know it's pretty crowded.
Yeah, there's also the 4-H group out here.
Okay. So we'll skip down to try to kind of ease some of the congestion a little bit. We're going to go to the third quarter first responder recognition. B, under section A. And this month, when we get first responder nominations each quarter, some quarters we don't get any, some quarters we get a bunch. It's rare that we have someone nominated multiple times, and this month we had 2 different people that received multiple nominations. And this month we selected Robert Lee as our first responder of the quarter. And I'm going to read a short, I believe this is this part of his nomination? Robert Lee has been an officer in Brownwood for more than 10 years. He has been patrol, FTO, CID, specifically crimes against children, and most recently in the role of school resource officer. As an employee of Brownwood ISD, I have seen the impact he has made on so many students. The goal of an SRO is to build positive relationships with students and provide a safe learning environment. Students are happy to see him and rely on him in difficult situations. From elementary to middle to high school, students recognize him and want to talk to him. Robert also attends school events after work hours to celebrate and support the students. Ask any school-age student, and they can tell you about Robert Lee. And so I can echo that. I've known Robert a while, and everywhere I go, people come up to me and say positive things about Robert, particularly at school events. The staff and the students alike all love him, and he's doing a great job. And so congratulations on being the first responder of the quarter. That was officially called. So if you want to come up, we have a certificate for you. Thank you, Chief, for being with us today. This is upon the recommendation of the Office of Emergency Management, be it known by all that this first responder commendation is presented to Robert Lee, Brownwood Police Department, in recognition of his outstanding contribution providing for the public safety of the citizens of Brown County.
I just want to thank Brown County Judge Britton, obviously Commissioner Darrell. Thank you for people looking through the chaplains who were responsible for going through some of the nominations and selecting this. So obviously I've known Robert longer than before I came here.
Yes, sir.
We both have some history in San Angelo as well, and he's been the same person ever since I've ever known him. And I also get nothing but positive comments. And it takes a special officer, special person to be in our schools and helping guide those kiddos through what they have to deal with. My daughter's in middle school, so I know what I'm starting to understand what that's like. So, but I appreciate it very much. He's one of the most special people, the best example we have of law enforcement and public service. I appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. It's okay. Consideration and possible approval appointment of a new child welfare board member.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So this morning, we have 6 new members approved by the FPS and unanimously voted in by the board. To introduce to y'all this morning, but first I'd like to take a quick moment to honor one of our cast members who recently passed away. We would like to honor Glenna G. Brownlee today in our casting on September 23rd, 2023. Glenna had lived in Brownwood on and off for more than 20 years. One of her greatest honors was being on the Child Welfare Board, and she served on the board for about 5 years. Brought in many new members during the time that she served, and since then, some current members are still serving. Glenna had, had a love for all children, not just her 2 sons. She was called Mama by many children. She was the proud mother of 2 sons, 5 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. She will be greatly missed by her family and friends. So with that being said, I would like to read the bio of Caitlin Burt. She was unable to join us today. Caitlin graduated from Roscoe Collegiate High School, attended Midwestern State University in Howard Payne, majored in social work. She joined Center for Life Resources, where she moved up from an adult case manager to being the first manager of the daycare there at Center for Life Resources, which she is greatly proud of. She enjoys spending time with her husband and her three daughters, and is a member of the First Baptist Church of Boynton. She's proud that the agency is the first mental health agency to provide licensed childcare. She is a member of the local CRCG group, the CIA group, and wanted to join the Child Welfare Board when she heard there was an open position, because she is passionate about children and ensuring they are given the best opportunity to be successful. I want to help as many children as I can in our community, and I believe by joining the board, I will be given that opportunity. And then, since I'm kind of on the horse side this morning, the other members that will be joining us, if you wouldn't mind, Tiffany, come reading your bio.
My name is Tiffany Gilbert. I graduated from Banks High School in 2005, cosmetology school in 2006. I have a son named Noah Lamont, who was called to be with Jesus at the age of 2017, at the age of 4 years old. Noah was the light of my life, and I miss him every day. I strive to be the best I can be, not only because of how I was raised, but because no one expected it of me. He had a heart of gold from an early age, not asking for toys, but just asking for socks, even though he had plenty at Christmas. He told time in two ways. Occasionally, when do we get to stay home, but mostly, when do we get to go to church, where he often told his teacher what lesson he wanted to learn about each week. Some of my proudest moments of his life were when he wanted to have a birthday cake for Jesus and leave a present for Santa so that he would have a gift as well. I started working for Center for Life Resources in 2010. At the center, I've done several jobs, from answering phones, filing paperwork, being a receptionist, other clerical jobs. I was a family partner for CNA, PAP specialist, and now I've been given the opportunity to be the training specialist at CFLR and train the entire agency. In my spare time, I run a cookie business, and I love making cookies. My coworkers and others will tell you that they're the best cookies ever. I am part of our local CRCG group, CIA group. I lead a grief support group for the CCCT, and I'm a board member for the MAS. I also teach children's church at High Mesa Calvary Church. Been doing that for about 13 years. I wanted to join the Child Welfare Board because I want to help children who've experienced trauma and loss. I've overcome and deal with the loss of my dear son, so I want to help children who have experienced loss from being separated from their parents, siblings, and friends. I want to help children because I love getting to help people and make a difference in people's lives. Ever since I saw the very first post about the Child Welfare Board several years ago, I knew I wanted to be part of it. I just didn't know how. Now I finally got the opportunity to join the board, and I'm looking forward to everything I get to do to help better the lives of others. Kilburn.
And Cherie, you can join me, please.
Good morning. My name is Cherie Petit. I was born and raised in Broward, Texas. I graduated from Broward High School in 1997, then I attended Purdue A&M University, where I earned a degree in psychology with a minor in sociology. I currently work for the Texas Juvenile Justice Department at the Ron Jackson facility. I have been there for the last 18 or so years. During that time, I have served in many different job capacities. Currently, I work with transitioning youth who have completed their sentences and are looking to transition back home, either early placements, halfway houses, or even into CPS care. I'm a single mother to an amazing yet very mischievous 7-year-old boy, and I absolutely love being a soccer/sports mom. In my free time, I enjoy watching movies, listening to music, and spending time with friends and family. I look forward to being a member of the Child Welfare Board because I have always had a desire to help kids in any shape or fashion I could, which is what led me to the principal. So I think this is another way for me to be able to take care of kids and help kids that have gone through trauma and have had to deal with loss in their lives. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. What is your last name? Coutee, C-O-U-T-E. C-O-U-T-E. Cherie, S-H-E-R-I. Thank you. All right, Alice. This is Alice Salazar. Okay, thank you.
I'm Alice Salazar. I grew up in Ohio from Hoboken, Disney. I came down here and attended Howard Payne. Not going to tell you when. I work full-time at Texas Workforce, and I am a member of Coggin Avenue Baptist Church, and I work with the Awanas there. In my spare time over the past 15 years, I've been a foster parent and shared my home and heart with 50 kids. I adopted 2 precious boys during that time who are now active teenagers and keep me running with all their stories. Once I quit fostering in January, I still wanted to be involved in helping children in need, and I applied to be on the board and was accepted. I joined in April, which was Child Abuse Awareness Month, so I was able to take part in a lot of the activities to spread the awareness about child abuse. I've enjoyed working with the board and helping children and their families during their time of need. I look forward to working with this hardworking board on many other projects. I've since reinstated my foster care license. I'm currently waiting on my next placement. I appreciate all that any of you do to help the vulnerable children of our community.
And next we have Kinsey Ransdell.
So I'm Kinsey Ransdell, born and raised here in Brownwood. I lived for just a little bit, went to school at Tarleton where I received my BBA in Human Resource Management. I'm currently serving as the HR Director here at Kindred Health in Brownwood. I started my career in social work, but shortly learned that it takes a special person to be in social work, and so I went a different avenue. But when I learned about the Child Welfare Board, I knew that that was something that I wanted to be a part of so that I could still void that passion that I have to help others, help children in Brown County, and so by being on the board, I'm able to serve that.
And lastly, we have Lauren Seawalk.
Right here, and I'm going to
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna make it easy. Good morning, everyone. My name is Marin Tulak. I graduated from Gordon High School. That's about 2 hours away, but what brought me to Brownwood was Howard Payne University. I graduated with a degree in psychology with a minor in health sciences. I did start working at Center for Life Resources and was a case manager for IDD individuals for about 1.5 years until I had my son. Had difficulty finding childcare, so I decided to stay home for a while, and now I've started a position again with Smile Doctors for about 4 years now. Now I have another beautiful daughter. And what brought me to the Child Welfare Board and wanted to make me be a part of it is my son. He was speech delayed, and as we kept continuing to go on, he's diagnosed with autism as well. Autism Awareness Month is also in April, and Lisa approached me about, kind of coming together and doing child abuse awareness and prevention, as well as giving me the opportunity to highlight autism awareness. It's becoming more common, and I'm very passionate about being part of this community. I have been a member of the Young Professionals of Brown County through the Brownwood Chamber, as well as serve as ambassador for the Early Chamber of Commerce. The message speaking up for those who can't really resonated with me, and just having all the different services available in this community that people are not aware of, that were made aware to me. I want to share that with this community and just advocate for these children and help these parents. So, who are feeling lost, whenever they won't know which way to go. So that was my reason why I wanted to be part of this. Thank you.
So that's all we have to present. If y'all would like to move and vote the minute, we greatly appreciate it.
Do you have any kind of a resolution or proclamation or something that you actually approved?
No, sir.
I can tell
Just,
that. Yeah.
That's certainly on being the president of that board.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. You think?
I'll make a motion to approve all of these appointees to the Child Welfare Board. Presented by Lisa.
Six new members. It's been moved and seconded that we approve all 6 of the people that are introduced today. That's new members of the Child Welfare Board. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? There's none. So they are all approved.
Thank you all very much.
Congratulations. Thank you for your willingness to serve.
Thank you.
I know.
Mr. Chair, you
Well,
Thanks for making speech.
I'm gonna make a speech in a minute, be short, guys. Just here, say thank y'all, wasn't able to make it last week, Scott came for y'all to sign the proclamation to declare for National 4-H Week. I was spending my National 4-H Week at the State Fair, and so, and we were there yesterday also. And we just wanna say thank you, we brought some of our 4-H'ers, our council, let them introduce themselves, but we appreciate everything that y'all have done for us and done for the youth in Brown County. Y'all have allowed us, and with y'all support also, have made a big impact on the youth here and what they're doing and going forward. And rather they leave Brown County, go to a college, go somewhere and work, and a lot of them are coming back also. So we want to say thank you. So I'll give them a chance to introduce themselves and you can give a little bit about yourself. Thank you.
So my name is Madison Mosley. I'm the president of our 4-H County Council, and I show cattle, and I'm a Texas Youth Livestock Ambassador, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the support you do for 4-H and the youth of Brown County. So thank you all.
Hi, I'm Kate Smith. I'm the parliamentarian. I show steers, and I just want to say thank y'all so much, because nothing would be possible without y'all's support.
And my name is Madison Hall, and I do for everything that
Hi there, everyone. I'm Lane Holman. I'm a sophomore in high school. I've been in 4-H for about 8 years now. I'm currently the reporter on the Brown County 4-H Council, and just a huge thank you to you guys for y'all's support.
Where do y'all go to teach and go to school?
I go to Early.
I go to Broward High School.
Yeah, where? Brown what?
I'm homeschooled.
Are you?
Yes, sir.
So we have a little mixture of everybody here. But yes, sir. So again, we appreciate everything, and to show our appreciation, the kids put together little boxes for y'all for some cookies for y'all to fight over.
And thank you for what you and Scott and Courtney did for the youth.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
If you want to
Yes,
send those to her.
sir.
And then
Oh, yes, sir. We were pulling in at, what time did we pull in last night?
10:30.
11 o'clock last night from the State Fair from judging. And so
Y'all did good.
and we appreciate it.
Y'all did good.
We did pretty good. We have a lot of new, young 4-H'ers, a lot. So, 16? Had 16 kids yesterday. So trying to keep up with 16 little ones, or there's a few older ones, but the little ones around State Fair, that was a challenge, but we got it done. And no, they did a good job, and it was a low drop contest, and we're coming along and think we'll be ready for a district on October 31st. So hopefully we send another team to state. But our past 4-H'ers were there judging collegiately. 2 of them that are on the Black Hawk team, they won the junior college contest. One of them that's on Texas Tech, Madeline Adams, they won the senior college contest. So even our past 4-H'ers did really well there at that contest. So we're excited. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you for being here this
Yes,
morning.
thank you.
Thank you.
There's 2 boxes, so y'all leave one here and take one upstairs.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. regular agenda. Approval of the minutes from October the 2nd meeting. Somebody want to make a motion?
I move we approve the minutes from October 2nd as presented by the county clerk.
Been moved and seconded, we approve those as prepared. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Treasurer, auditor report.
We do have one this morning. It is for the month ending September 3rd, September 30, 2023. And it takes an affidavit, so. The Commissioners Court states that the requirements of subsection C of section 114.026 of the Texas Local Government Code have been met. The treasurer and auditor had submitted a report to the Commissioners Court for September 30, 2023. The court has compared and examined the report and has approved it in the minutes. Attached to this affidavit is a true and correct copy of the report, including a report of cash and other assets in custody of the county treasurer at the time of our examination in the amount of $19,094,790.39. And everybody has a copy of this report in front of them. If you have any questions, I'm sure the auditors and treasurer would be glad to answer.
Anybody have any questions? Concerns? Comments? No? Thank you.
In that case, I move we approve this affidavit for the month ending September 30, 2023.
Moved and seconded, we approve that auditor's report ending September the 30th, 2023. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you for reading. Consideration and take appropriate action to reinstate a countywide burn ban. Seems like a pretty good shape.
I'm fine with it
Feel pretty
staying
good.
off.
Yeah, it's good.
We'll pass on that. Sheriff's Department changes, employee changes. Morning.
Morning, Captain. Or is it Chief Deputy?
For now, I guess, I don't know, we'll see. Call me anything, yes, just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah.
On the employee changes, it's gonna be in the jail, and we have Blake Sheep, who was a jailer before, coming back to work for us. His starting pay will be the $3,333.33 a month. He'll be replacing Reynaldo Villarreal. He left on 9/7/23. His pay was the $3,166.67 a month. Sheedy's start date was 10/6/23.
That's the only
That's the
change.
only employee change we had.
Well, I move we approve the employee changes in the sheriff's office.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the proposed change in the Sheriff's Department employees. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Anything else, Chief?
We've got the other things on there. Do you want to do the rest of the stuff on there? You want to go back up here and then knock that out?
While you're up there, you might as well do it. Which is, I'm gonna skip down to G, under new business, consideration and possible approval of Authorization for Sheriff's Department to accept donations.
On the donations, this one's going to be a Stephen and Mary Birch Foundation. That's the old horsepower ranch out on 1176. They give us a donation annually. We're pretty fortunate with that. This year they give us a $15,000 donation to the sheriff's office. Check here.
Well, I move we allow the sheriff's department to accept the donation from,
It's been moved and seconded that they authorize the Sheriff's Department to accept the donation from the Birch Foundation. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Consideration and possible approval to purchase vehicle equipment.
This is going to be some camera systems for our patrol vehicles that we'll talk about here shortly. You all know, in years past, we have tried to be frugal with county money and not buy video systems to replace in our patrol cars. It's come time that we have to replace them. We've got cameras that are just not working, and we put them in the budget this last year to be replaced. We had actually ordered cameras whenever we went into this contract with Goldsmith. We started visiting with them about how they're moving forward on the IT end of things. WatchGuard was the camera systems that we were utilizing. They have been bought out by Motorola. The cameras that we were going to buy have reached the end of life, and Motorola no longer going to support those cameras. So during that transition, we got lucky, I guess, in that essence, that the cameras that we bought weren't going to be taken care of anymore. So we've just been dead in the water with those cameras, even though they were brand new. They would have been there. Motorola's answer to this with their new camera system is an M500 system instead of the WatchGuard 4RE. And visiting with Goldsmith, they are wanting to go to cloud storage instead of server-based storage for money-wise, putting the server over at the sheriff's office or building into the server over here would just be quite a bit more money to do that. So I had to quote us a cloud-based system and put 5 cameras through them with body cameras that download at the same time. And when your car camera comes on, your body camera kicks on. And our body cameras have been dropping off and dying. That's why we're looking at going this route as well. We're looking at a total price. Sticker shock is going to be there. Total price is $90,855. They offer this video as a service subscription. Sale price, first payment is $29,367. Year 2 subscription fee being $15,372 with 4 more payments of that $15,372. That covers the storage fee for the cloud-based storage, though, on the annual fee for that. The cameras went from $5,000 a piece to $13,500 a piece. That's it. So that's what we're looking at and what we're here to visit the county about on that. Is we're looking at the 5-year service fee. We'll have to build it into our budget annually for that subscription fee, the $15,372, but the initial cost of $29,367. We originally budgeted for $24,975, I believe, is what was in last year's budget for those 5 cameras.
Yeah, are these the cars that were bought last year that we've been waiting on?
And they're there, and we're fixing the business out that.
Yeah, I guess we should have put them reverse ordered out.
So those are there.
Yeah, so this is gonna fit into our new IT plan. So Goldsmith this is where they're on board with this.
Yes, sir. I've been working with them and talked to Sam because I knew that this sticker price here is sticker shock. They first quoted me 15 cameras, and when I opened that email,
Wouldn't
I
even
fell
open,
out.
the email wouldn't even open.
no,
so
it
big.
wasn't. The county computer was like, whoa, it started smoking $250,000.
Camera?
Yeah, 15 cameras.
But
I
that's,
fell
that's
out.
15 cameras, that's,
It was,
they're expensive systems, but think about how much money we're spending, because we're the last people in the world to get cameras in our cars.
well, these cameras that.
I don't even know of a law enforcement agency.
The cameras that we're replacing, some of them, I still have some in our spare car that were bought whenever I was in patrol in 2009. So we've gotten our money's worth
Yeah.
out of it.
So these are 3 bid to, perhaps like 5 oil or something.
They are.
We've done shot this stuff around.
And we actually, the IT committee, when did we meet last? Week before last? With the IT committee that met week before last, Sam Goldsmith went over this, probably about a 30-minute explanation of cameras and the old system and Patron and the new system and how they work.
And I failed to mention on this too, for y'all, so that y'all know, on this videos of service is what they call it. 3 years into this, those body cameras, they give you a new camera, give you built into this price. So at 3 years, you get a brand new body camera. That's if a new one comes out. I guarantee you a new one's gonna come out. It's not if, you just get a new camera at 3 years, regardless if it's still the same camera or it's the new updated camera. You get the newest, latest camera. And that also gives you a warranty for 5 years. So if the guys are out on the road and they set it on the hood of their car and it slides off and busts, that's covered. I'm not saying that hasn't happened. We've had it happen.
Yeah, and it's kind of, this is not like it's a luxury item that we're just like, oh, we want new cameras. I mean, this is like saying, we gotta put light bars on the top of our new patrol cars. We have to put cameras in your new patrol cars. This is just gonna stay box.
They've got the market in though.
And that's the first thing that any lawyer's gonna ask about a stop or an arrest, whatever, is where's the camera footage?
We're dealing with that now with the district attorney's office, where they're asking for some of our videos that they're in the spare car that camera doesn't exist. So we have to write a letter on that doesn't exist.
Well, did I hear right, first payment was 23 something,
It is 29,367.
and you had budgeted 24.
24.
So 5,000 short, somewhere there out of your budget. So where do we come up with that 5,000?
Well, they had 23 budgeted, but their overall equipment budget's much greater.
Well, that's what I'm asking is,
Yes, I think he's just asking to take 29,000 out of this equipment.
Yeah, because we were actually buying 2 cameras out of our discretionary fund for 2 other cars. So that's 25,000. Trying to help the county out.
So it costs how much per car? Total, I mean, long run?
Long run on the 5 cameras is $90,855.
So we're gonna take this out of the new money, the grant money, or we're gonna take it out of the funds right now?
On,
15,000.
well, this will be built into the cars where we're financing that, well, not these cameras, this will get,
See what's last year, then it's fine.
we'll have to, that's a good question. This was last year.
We needed that in most dated September, so we can pay out last year's.
but they're all different. Still trying to decide where the funds are coming from.
And you know, we put that grant money into equipment for your car, maybe your cars and stuff, and sheriff department. I mean, we can take it out of our part of it. But how much of the cars they think?
The cars,
And you might as well just go ahead and talk about the cars, because that's next on the agenda, and just got two separate.
yeah, and there's, move to the cars, good on that. So as far as the cars go, I talked to Doug Adams at Reliable Chevrolet this morning. We had ordered 5 cars, that's what we had budgeted for last year. With everything that was going on, they didn't come in until October, whatever it was when they came in. It was September, right at the very end of the year. He's been working with SAT, the Sheriff's Association of Texas, has a procurement that actually, it's a bid assist to get the price down. And even as of this morning at 8:30, he doesn't have the file number, but he told me that it's going to be 39 to 39.5 per unit on those. He told the price that he shot me was 48,000 is what sticker on. The 3, their price is the same, and then there's one that's 50 because it had a spotlight. He said, "You don't run spotlights?" I said, "Yes, we do." So they're 39.5 is what he priced the cars to us at. So we're looking at 158,000 for 4 of those from last year's budget, and we were buying one out of non-discretionary through the office. At 39.5. But then he has 6 cars sitting back with our name on it. We budgeted for 4 this year. The likelihood of getting any cars this year is going to be slim to none. They're still building 23 models right now. So what we're looking at asking the court to do is to approve us to buy that 6 car and take it out of the 23-24 budget. Those 4 that we have there on that. So it would be 6 cars with us buying 1 out of that and for last year. So it'd still be 5 cars total there plus 1 we're buying on that. After December 31st, cars are going up $10,000 to $11,000 period, according to GM. There's going to be no bid assist at all. Just going to take a hickey, 10 to 11 grand per unit. What we budgeted for last month, we're going to be blowing out of water $30,000-$40,000.
Well, it's even if we can get them.
Yeah, if we can get it.
Not alternatives for those cameras too, because the camera costs over 30, what the car costs.
We're not purchasing each of these cars, we're gonna lease. Is that correct?
That's correct. This is going to be through American Leasing.
Right. So we're not spending however, whatever the total was.
Yeah. Looking at American Leasing, of course, goes back to what today's rate would be on
Right.
the interest rate. You know what that's doing in today's world. On 1 car, we were doing 4 year, if I remember right. About 17,331 per car. And then on the 4, that's on the 1, and then on the 4, we're looking at 61,586 roughly per year. Yeah.
Still 250.
But then that'll change too whenever you start throwing the numbers bigger on the $10,000 or $11,000 if they're gonna go up after December or January 1. No, that's not what y'all wanna hear, but I don't wanna hold any punches and drop that on y'all January one. Transparency is the best.
These four, first four, however many you're getting, they're gonna be 17,000 a car for 4 years. Next year is when it will go up.
Whatever we can get before
We need to buy,
December 31st.
we need to buy as many as we can get our hands
We
on.
can get 6 right now. is what
We need to
can
approve,
get.
we need to approve buying 6, right? Make it a motion.
I'm gonna recruit the sheriff's office to purchase 6 vehicles.
5 of which will be out of general fund, one's out of their discretion. Second, moved and seconded that we approve the purchase of those 6 vehicles, according to the schedule that was discussed. Any discussion, questions? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Now we'll go back to the camera systems. Do I hear what's the second? Do I hear a motion? I'll entertain a motion to approve the camera systems that are needed for those 6 vehicles. That you guys can go ahead and
We shot that,
go ahead and get 6, and if you get 6 vehicles.
Why don't have the process?
I know, but I mean, it's, you just go ahead and add that to it. You're gonna need it, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have, I mean, I've got 2 that I'm paying for out of our budget for the 2 cars that we pulled for transport.
Still gonna buy.
We're gonna have to buy the 6th one for this one that we're planning on.
y'all still some different alternative to $15,000 next.
There's not one out there as well. They have they have the corner market. We bought a ProVision camera before, and that's one other one that's out there.
I mean, this,
It's trash.
law enforcement vehicle cameras, I promise you, every vehicle in the state of Texas has the same system.
This isn't like some
Yeah,
bells
this
and
is-
whistles.
I understand.
I didn't go pick
Yeah, I promise you, every car you look at has the same system, the same company.
I mean, they went and bought out the competitors. I mean, it's,
And yes, to answer your question, Sam has priced those.
I don't know yet on that, honestly. I'll get you an answer.
If somebody want to make a motion.
So some of it's been budgeted for the cars this year. Let me back through, even though we've lost that money.
But I mean, you've got this big budget for equipment. Okay, and you have 23 is this little bitty over here, well, it's 29, that means you reduce something else by 6.
It's, some of this money was, that's what I was just talking with her about, is budgeted into for cars this year, even though money from last year is gone, not there. Whenever we budgeted for vehicles this year, we budgeted because we knew this was happening. And that these cameras were going down, so that y'all wouldn't be blindsided. We budgeted for putting cameras in, but once again, we didn't know that WatchGuard was bought out, and that they were going to be $13,500 versus $500 or $5,000 cameras. If I could have seen that, I would have put it in there. That's why we would have this discussion. But you just got the sticker shock at the beginning, like I did. It was.
I move we approve the sheriff's office to purchase equipment for 16 vehicles.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the sheriff's department to purchase the camera system equipment for the 6 new vehicles. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
let's jump down to, and I forgot under presentations,
Judge, I have Jill report as well.
Brown County TEPA ladies.
I have Jill report
Okay.
real quick. Looks like we have 161 inmates in jail this morning. 7 paper ready, 1 female housed elsewhere. That's what we have.
All right, thank you.
We have, 2 female contract inmates here. Those were the warehouse.
Thank you.
I'm sure y'all are aware, the sheriff's office is aware that you can start sending bills after October 1 for paper-ready inmates to TJ, whatever.
Yeah, after so many days you can, and
Yes.
yeah, I visited with them,
I don't know what it says exactly.
geez, they were at a couple of conferences that we were at and brought that up.
It's in the county progress.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna drag their feet once they have to start sending the county money. Hopefully. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here it is. House Bill 2620, reimbursement.
Good morning.
Good morning, for your information. I'm Martha Baker from the TEA, and we're a member of both of us. This is Sandra Wiley. She's handing out what our contributions to this county for this last year. And our countywide was $321,600.80. We are getting low, we are low on our membership. Before COVID, we had our club are set at 22 members, we're down to 9. It makes it sort of hard to do all of the things that we need to do. And we were recognized this year for the Owens Club, 95 years of existence. And our total wide contributions to our state was $3,676,852.31. So we do make a difference in our communities. And I just want you to know that we appreciate everything that y'all do for us. And we just want to say this week is TEA week.
Just want to say that these ladies are great. We have 3 clubs here, and they are my go-to when I need help with any of our 4-H stuff. They help, Owens helps twice a month down at Good Samaritan. They help out at the youth fair, not only for our office, but our whole community. A lot of them take their own personal time, and they do drives, taking people to medical appointments, or there's lots of community service. They're kind of our unsung heroes.
Well, we have the most members. Our McDaniel Club only has 5 state members, and I think May has 9 or 10. So our membership is really dwindling, and we need to get our name out there. So most people think when you say TEA, they think we're education teachers. We're not. We're just homemakers. That's what our original was Homemakers of Texas.
They participate in 2 annual trainings each year at the district level, and then at group level, we go to our state conference every September as well.
And is this countywide or just that one club?
No, it's
That's
countywide. That's countywide.
Majority of it comes from their club, but it is countywide.
Okay, I'll read the proclamation. Whereas the Texas Extension Education Association of Brown County believes strong families are basic to the well-being of Texas. Whereas they have education programs that address critical needs impacting Texas families and communities. Whereas they see education as a lifelong learning experience. whereas they believe volunteers and opportunities for volunteer development are important. Whereas they develop leadership that offers opportunities for personal growth and development. And whereas cultural and ethnic diversity in programs and membership is present. And whereas global awareness is recognized. Whereas the Texas Extension Education Association cooperates with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Services to attain mutual goals. Whereas October the 10th, 2023 is Texas Extension Education Association Week in Texas. Now therefore be it resolved and approved by the Commissioners Court of Brown County, Texas, to proclaim the week of October the 10th, Texas Extension Education Association Week in Brown County, Texas. Adopted, ordered, and entered of record in the minutes of the Commissioners Court of Brown County, Texas. This is the 10th day of October, 2023. Does somebody want to make a motion to approve the proclamation? It's been moved and seconded that we approve that proclamation. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? There is none.
Okay, I'm gonna just say, we didn't give any scholarships because nobody gave us their application. So we would like to say any 4-H member can apply for a 4-H scholarship from our county.
And we start publicizing that in January. They have to go to a Texas-based school.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Alert training recognition.
In compliance with the governor's office, after receiving the ballistic shields, bullet-resistant shields, we were required to have our sheriff's office to deputies to receive the alert training, the active shooter training program. And in seeing that the travel out of town bit was much more complicated and problematic than hosting the programs here, we hosted a program in Zephyr and one in Blanket. At this time, I'd like the representatives from Zephyr and Blanket, and Brookshire's is here. I don't see anybody. Okay. And also I want to say that working with Chief Deputy Stroop through the program was a pleasure. He was incredibly helpful in helping us pull this off. We have a couple certificates here. A certificate of recognition is awarded to Zephyr ISD and one for Blanket ISD in recognition of your dedication and support to law enforcement in and around Brown County. Your hard work and commitment are truly appreciated. Signed by Brown County Judge the Honorable Shane Breton. So for Zephyr, there we go. There's one for Blanket. I'm sure these guys want to get your pictures. And we also have one for Brookshire's, which I guess I couldn't make it this morning, but they donated. These guys are real busy. There's nothing open in these towns that time of the morning. So Zephyr donated breakfast snacks and orange juice and bottled water and stuff to have out there for the guys. And so we really appreciated their support in the program. We had 19 in Zephyr and 21 in Blanket. This is a combination of Brown County Sheriff's Office deputies, Brownwood PD, it was opened up to the state troopers. We had some people. I think we had one guy from Corsicana come in, some from out of town, but mostly local law enforcement individuals and stuff. So we get y'all together. Sure. Yeah, Chief Deputy Stroop ought to get up here too. Put your hand on it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Appreciate your support. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you very much.
Twenty twenty-four Brown County Resolution Indigent Defense Grant Program.
Not just a picture of that, it's just so I kind of know what it is.
Nina?
And that's what.
No, they send it to our office and we have to read it in and approve it with commissioners before that they will send the grant money to the county.
I'll bring the resolution. Whereas under the provisions of the Texas Government Code, Section 79.137, Texas Administrative Code, Chapter 173, counties are eligible to receive grants from the Texas Indigent Defense Commission to provide improvements in indigent defense services in the county. Whereas this grant program will assist the county in the implementation and improvement of indigent criminal defense services in the county. Whereas Brown County Commissioners Court has agreed that in the event of loss or misuse of the funds, Brown County Commissioners assure that the funds will be returned in full to the Texas Indigent Defense Commission. Now therefore be it resolved and ordered that the county judge of this county is designated as the authorized official to apply for, accept, decline, modify, or cancel the program application or the Indigent Defense Formula Grant Fund. Formula Grant Program and all other necessary documents to accept said grant. Be it further resolved, the county auditor is designated as official, as the financial officer for this grant. Somebody want to make a motion that we approve this?
I move we approve the 2024 Brown County Resolution for Indigent Defense Grant.
Been moved and seconded that we approve the resolution applying for the indigent criminal, let's see, it's got a specific name, Indigent Defense Formula Grant. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Consideration and possible approval to refinance a Texas Bank loan.
We presented this back on September 25th to renew the loans for the existing loans for the bank. And we had an error on one of the bank numbers, the loan numbers, so we just need to get another approval for note number 65781-364, 56,570.96. We had an old loan number on there by error. So.
Any discussion? Did somebody make a motion? Sorry. Larry, did you make a motion to approve that?
Yeah.
Seconded. It's been moved and seconded that we approve that request to correct that loan number, refinancing documents. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed?
Sure. Need this, it's a very long number to add.
Sure. Somebody got the general report.
Consideration and possible action to approve a salary increase for a part-time road agent. Commissioner Worthing.
Yes. I have a part-time road hand that works 29 hours or less per week, and he's been making $12 an hour. Due to other part-time employees making like 14. I'm asking that we raise that part-time pay from $12 to $14. So I move we approve the
Reasonable request.
part-time pay for the road hand to go from $12 to $14.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the request. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Consideration and possible approval of the application to install a private line on County Road 185. Bruce Smith.
Yes. Have an application from Brooks Smith SUV to install a water line on County Road 185. And it will, water line, and it'll be a cut across County Road, which is a base road. And so I move we approve the installation of the private line across County Road 185 by Brooks Smith SUV.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the application to install a private line on County Road 185. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Consideration of possible approval of an application to install a private line on County Road 478.
This is gonna be a private water line across Hayes Road, County Road 14, and it's gonna be a lower under road between address 16570 and 16600. That's to be done to county specs. I'm not gonna approve that.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the application to install a private line across. That we approve the application to install a private line on County Road 278. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Carries. Consideration and possible approval of an application to install a private line on Buckview Road. Brooks Smith. Commissioner Trey, is that yours?
Again, this is the private line, Buckview Road, Brooks Smith, SUD, doing, it'll be a four.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the application to install a private line on Buckview Road. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Where is Buckview? Steve?
180.
I'm sorry, where's Buckview?
I think he's out there by Buckhorn Estates in it, on County Road 180 going towards Banks, the old Banks Highway.
Consideration and possible approval of a preventative HVAC maintenance contract.
Morning, y'all.
Good morning.
I'd like to introduce Bill Hirsch. He's an owner of First Texas Mechanical. I've asked Bill to write up a PM proposal for the chiller boiler system, which comes to the total of $8,995. Bill, if you'd like to tell us a little bit more about this.
Well, again, my name is Bill Hirsch. I know some of you I don't, but been a long time Brown County resident, moved here in 1963. So, Hardin Texas Mechanical has been in business for 32 years. Started out over in the Bangs area and been in Brownwood since about 2008. We have about 20 employees, and we do quite a bit of service for other entities around Brownwood and Brown County. We do TxDOT's work in 9 counties with plumbing and air conditioning maintenance through them. We also do the city of Brownwood. We've been doing that for the past 3 or 4 years. And we have other large commercial jobs that we have done. We've been in the commercial business for 25 years. We working a lot with Walgreens construction our latest job that we completed for them was the Academy of Freedom job. Are y'all seeing that? We have here at the courthouse a unit that's about 8 years old. So it's really not even mid-life yet, I would say. But when we came over mid-summer, when the temperatures were in excess of 100 degrees for many, many days, we found quite a few issues with the system here. Wiring issues, programming issues, parameters that weren't set correctly, fan motors that weren't working. And it took a few weeks, but we finally got it smoothed out, and I think it's working better now. There's still some things that need to be done to the system, and we'll address those as you see fit. But right now, we're just proposing a air conditioning maintenance contract, which will be quarterly filter service. And at that time, we'll go through and check a few things like condensates and that sort of thing. Twice a year, we'll do a cooling startup, where we'll actually start the chiller, make sure it's working correctly, look for problems with the chiller. And then once in the heating service, we'll check the boiler in the same way, starting it up, getting it ready for the heating season. Did y'all receive a copy of our proposal?
Yes. I do have a question.
Okay.
Can you explain what preferred customer rating, what does that mean to us?
That means when you call, we'll give you preferred, we'll be here quicker than
Priority
service, yes, sir. And I know when this system goes down, it's pretty much an emergency because it serves the whole building. And so many times we have calls, and we usually handle them in a first come, first served basis, but we can put off some customers that maybe have other ways to heat or cool their house, or this would be a priority for us.
So y'all already kind of been to the learning curve on this system, because this is what you had to do. I remember that when they were trying to get us back. Yeah, this is all systems are kind of unique. I know you gotta have, it takes you a few days to figure out how this whole system works, but you're there, right?
Yes, sir. Of course, most chillers like this they have a lot of things that they have in common, but each one of them, like you say, has its own, mainly controls. The control system is different. So it took a while to learn how to get around in the control system. But we have good technical service we can go to and find any technical problems that we don't have answers for, we can get the answers for.
You already established those connections, so that's good.
Yes.
Sounds like a good start up there. Next major failure you might have, or not hot or cold day.
It's always the hottest day of the year. When was that? When was that when it went down? The first part of August?
I believe so, yeah.
You probably got the igniter go out on the cold days. That was a couple of years back. Igniter.
It was connected into the computer system we're taking on right now. When all this connected into the computer system. It is, yes, sir. You got all that figured out?
Well, we went to a training class that you held here at their house. We have the ability to pull up the same things that Brian pulls up remotely at our office. So we can do some troubleshooting before we even get here if we need to.
And we also have now the tech support back that we didn't have.
We're gonna try to do a good job of letting you know. You'll notice a lot of the things that we do are just inspections, we're just inspecting certain points. And when we find things, issues, we're gonna give you a detailed report of what we find. So hopefully you'll have a better idea and we can, get off some of the problems before they actually occur.
Are you confident with who we got doing the actual water inspection for this done outside of your?
That's outside of, we're not doing any water treatment. Brian,
We're confident we're okay with that.
I come every quarter. To treat the water once a quarter. They treat the water once a quarter.
I guess the firm that had the prior contract, it was around, I want to say 9,500, 10,000 a year. And, part of Texas is 9,000, 89.95. So it's lower than the previous, maintenance contract. And, I think Bill ran into all of the problems that was caused by the previous.
He kind of bailed us out.
Yes.
Yeah, and we did have a little bit of a rodent issue. Squirrels probably they had gotten and chewed a lot of wires. And so we came up on Saturday and replaced some wires.
Squirrels are called tree rats. Rats like.
Since then, that's been fixed a lot, and terminate stuff, that's put a lot of it. The mice can still make it in there, I've got mice laid out, but the squirrels are pretty much out.
Rodents.
I move we approve the maintenance contract, HVAC maintenance contract with Department of Texas Chemical.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the HVAC annual preventative maintenance contract. Department of Texas Mechanical. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Can I ask you a quick question right there? Can you do something to baffle the noise and that's one?
We can look into that.
That is an issue.
I'm thinking that's coming from that air handler up on that floor, all that noise.
Can you hear that right? Can you hear that right now?
It's air noise is.
It makes it hard to hear over that.
It's not,
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Joe, is there an actual contract?
Oh, yes, there is.
Wakefield, part of Texas?
Yes. It sure is. Thank you for asking. Thank you for keeping us on our toes. Does anybody else have anything else that would like to add? Oh, we gotta pay bills. Payment of bills. Everybody have a chance to look over these.
Who were those?
Yes.
They're each holding their weights. And the ones from Texas, Harlots. It's having trouble.
I need like light buttons or something for y'all vote so we can see who voted or whatever. We can't hear. Or second or whatever, you don't hear that.
Joe Brandon.
Talking to y'all.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Yes.
microphones or something.
Okay.
Steve,
Green lips.
Steve,
does she drive like this at home?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Don't answer.
I said, does she drive like this at home?
Take the bit out.
No,
No.
Take
she's
the bit.
wonderful.
Yeah, I think great.
She's perfect at home. That's the principal of my suffer.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna make a motion.
I move we approve the, payment of bills that presented by the auditor.
Second. Shaw got it.
Worley, make a motion. Shaw, seconded.
Did y'all didn't look, Shaw just looked like second. He didn't, but.
She did it on purpose.
Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All four voted for it.
Thank you, getting older.
Oh, okay. You're reaching out, you're reaching back.
They're adjourned.
We're gonna meet next week.
We can meet next week and then we can skip until the 30th. So,
There's more to you, we can do that. For sure.
Just see.
Versus the higher.